Good morning students, standard 8. Today I am going to teach you about friction. Okay. So students, what is friction? Okay. Friction is a contact force and that comes between the two surfaces in contact, okay, and it always acts in the opposite direction of the motion of the objects, means it opposes the motion of the objects, okay. So let us take an example, okay. Keep a duster on the table, okay. So a force comes between the two surfaces, means between the duster and the table, okay, and that is known as what? The force of friction, okay. So if you want to move the dusters on the table, you have to apply force in the form of pull or push, okay. Then at the moment you apply the force, gradually the force of friction decreases and the body starts moving, okay. So that is what? Force of friction. And students, the force of friction depends, okay, on the smoothness of the two surfaces, okay, that come in contact. So whenever the two surfaces are rubbed, okay, the force of friction increases, and if the surfaces are of smooth nature, then the force of friction will decrease, okay. Let us study the classification of force of frictions, okay. So force of friction can be classified into three types, students. One is static friction, other is sliding friction, and third one is rolling friction, okay. First one is static friction, okay, and second one is sliding friction, and third one is the rolling friction, okay. So let us discuss first what is static friction. So whenever a body is rest and the force of friction that comes between the surface of the body and the surface is known as what? Static friction. And in this friction where the body doesn't move, the body is at rest. The body is at rest, okay. And what is sliding friction, students? Suppose you want to shift a box on the floor, okay, and during that case you slide the box, means you slide the box over the surface, and that is known as what? Sliding friction. So whenever you slide a body over another surface, slide a body over a surface, okay. And third one is rolling friction. And what is rolling friction, students? When a body rolls over the surface, the force of friction that comes between the wheel and the surface is known as what? Rolling friction. So these are the three types of frictions. So students, let us compare both static, sliding and rolling frictions, and which is the stronger and which is what? Weak. Anyway, students, static friction, okay, is greater than the sliding friction, okay. Also sliding friction is greater than what? The rolling friction, okay. So the extent of force of friction in case of static is greater than sliding and rolling friction. So whenever you want to move a body, move a rest body, you have to apply a large amount of force. Okay, large amount of force to move the body. But in case of sliding friction, you have to do the work with less effort in comparison to the static friction. Here you need to apply less effort. Okay, less effort. Okay, but in case of rolling friction, you need the least effort. You need the minimum effort. Okay, so that you can do the work. So always static is better than sliding, and sliding is better than rolling frictions. Okay, let us discuss what are the advantages and what are the disadvantages of the forces of friction. So force of friction plays some important roles in our day-to-day life. Okay, in some cases we face many problems due to the force of friction, and in some other cases it is helpful in making our works done. Okay, let us take an example. Okay, writing on the paper. So whenever you write on the paper with the help of a pen, the force of friction is always helpful, because for the force of friction only you can write on the paper. Similarly, in walking or making long run before jumping with spike shoes, okay, in such cases the force of friction is helpful to you. But in some other cases, okay, due to force of friction you have to work continuously, and lots of heat is generated due to force of friction, so the energy is wasted. Take the example. Let us take the example of riding a bicycle. So whenever you want to ride the bicycle, you have to pedal the bicycle constantly due to force of friction. Okay, so during that case it is little bit trouble to you. Okay, so some instances it is of some advantages, in some other instances it is some disadvantages. Also, due to the force of frictions, okay, the machine parts are tear down. Okay, so in order to work smoothly, you have to apply grease or oil to reduce the force of frictions that fill up the dent or the rough surfaces between the two surfaces, so that wheel can rotate comfortably around the axle. Okay, so these are something about the force of frictions. I want to conclude this session today. In the next class, I will come with some question answers related to force of friction. Thank you.